Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the one and only Cheat Code coming to you live today. I'm bringing you the top 10 changes to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. The first thing that I noticed that caught my eye was the kill streaks. Kill streaks are now called strike packages. You can choose between 3 strike packages: your assault, which is your typical UAV, helicopter. You are on assault. The second one is support. Support, you get care packages, super UAVs, counter UAVs. You're really just the support of your team to help them as you go along. The third one would be specialist. With the specialist, you get extra perks on top of the perks that you're using. This is actually really cool because, i.e., if you're in free-for-all, you can end up having up to 6 total perks that you're using. And imagine, that's a lot of perks to have. You could be invisible, you could be silent. There's a lot of things that you can do, so it makes it pretty cool, but it is difficult. So please don't think that it's easy. It is very difficult because if you die, you have to start over. That's the first thing that I noticed. The second thing that I noticed on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was the gun attachments. They've added a new level, and it's called proficiency, besides the attachments. Now with the proficiency, this regards to the actual attributes to the weapon, like the kick of the gun, the sway when you're aiming down sights, etc., etc. This is actually really cool because you don't purchase any attachments or proficiency. It's pretty much unlocked as you use your weapon. I'll get more into that later when I talk about leveling up, but proficiency is a extra plus. It's never been introduced before. It's something totally new. The third thing that I noticed was big change was the perks. They've rearranged them all. So the perks that you've used before, please don't think that you're going to use them again. They have totally rearranged them. So the ones that you used before, maybe it had been Steady Aim and Ninja Pro were in the same column. Now they're not in the same column. So that's kind of an example of what I'm talking about. They've changed which type of perk you can choose, and it makes it difficult to make that ultimate type of player without using the specialist. So all you people out there who think it's going to be pretty easy, it's not. They've really thought this through. The next thing I want to talk about is leveling up. You get XP points towards your prestige as you get kills and points, but you also get weapon XP for the certain types of kills that you get with a certain type of weapon. This and then unlocks as you would say, your red dot sight, your silencer, your grenade launcher, thermal. But it's not easy to get each of these perks. As before, you could actually purchase the perks after you accumulated a certain amount of money or points. On this one, you can't do that. It's pretty much as you level the weapon up, it'll unlock the attachment for you, and then you can use it. The next thing that I noticed was the prestige shop. They changed it to when now you prestige, you can take a class item, you can get cool titles and emblems. The next time you start up when you prestige, you can have double XP points. You can actually reset your whole stats. I don't see anybody doing that, but that's on the list. The next thing that I noticed were the stats. They have gone into more details, including win, loss, and tie, what prestige level you're going to be at, what prestige level you were at on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. They've had, not Modern Warfare, but for all of my real gamers know it's just Call of Duty 4. But still, they have made it to where you can see what your prestige was on previous Modern Warfares or Call of Duties, which is pretty cool. The next thing that I noticed was a big change was the game modes. There is no more hardcore free-for-all. Kill confirmed is a cool game mode that they've added on. Now, if you kill somebody across the map, it's pretty cool because you can't just automatically get the points to make your team win. You have to run all the way across the map and grab their dog tags. So all you campers out there thinking you're just going to get easy kills, that is an actual game mode that can totally change how tournaments and different competitions outcome, because now you have to go and confirm the kill by picking up the dog tag. There's also Team Defender. That one's like a capture the flag. After you kill the first person, he then drops the flag for the team. The other team picks the flag up, and your objective is to just run around with the flag and protect him, kind of like a king of the hill, but you can move around with the flag. All the rest of the game modes are the same. One big thing that I noticed is that they do not allow party chat on search and destroy. no matter if it's hardcore or whatever. So no matter what, you can't do party chat on search and store anymore. Every other one else you could. The next thing I noticed is the level flow. It's much harder to camp out in this game. You can actually see movement from farther distances. Every building has about 3 or 4 locations to enter the building. So it's very hard to just camp in a corner, because if 2 or 3 guys are all coming at you, you're not going to be able to protect yourself in one corner, because there's going to be 2 or 3 ways that they can come at that corner. So it's made it a lot better for free-for-all, team deathmatches, even demolitions, because they have interchanging secret pathways. Not so much secret, but you really have to pay attention to the level and know where you're going and know exactly where you can and cannot enter. If you're in an IE, an example, building, on a street, in a train, subway, etc. It's a lot difficult to maintain one area as it was before, where people could just find a spot and pretty much camp and sit there. There's not going to be a lot of that camping going on. And I don't want to seem like I'm a camping hater, because, you know, it's pretty easy to camp, but they just made the free flow of the levels a lot harder for us to do it. One cool level that I really liked was the dome. It's like an old military base. It's real close corners, but it's really cool. That's one of the main levels. There's a lot more levels like Lockdown, which is in downtown London. That one's pretty cool. It's got the buildings. The graphics on the game look amazing. So all of you guys who are wondering, you can just look at the video. I know it's cheap graphics, but the graphics are amazing on the game. The next thing that I really noticed was the online interaction. They've added extra features like Call of Duty Elite and Facebook. So now it seems like we're almost getting famous off of what we do on Call of Duty, because it'll upload to your IE, Facebook, Elite, and you can share the videos with all your friends. You can actually find different people that you don't have on your friends list. Now you can actually see them that are friends on your Facebook, and you can see them inside of Call of Duty, so you can join up, party up, play with them, and you don't technically have to add them as a friend type thing. So that's pretty cool. It makes it like a social network. The last and final thing that I wanted to talk about was the prestige level. They have totally made it higher. So I'm not going to tell you guys what the actual level is, but I will tell you this, that it is very difficult to achieve. And once you do achieve that level, it makes you second guess wanting to prestige at all, because you don't get a lot of bonuses, though they do have the prestige shop, and you can purchase a class or an item. You can add double XP points. It just makes it a lot more difficult to go through the whole process again. So it just makes it more conscious to people who aren't really good at the game. If you're not really good at the game, you're probably never going to prestige. You'll just probably stay right at that same first level, just so you can maintain all your weapons, because it's tough to get them all back. So those are the top 10 things that I noticed from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, and my name would be @iiicheatcode, word cheat code, III. It looks like a barcode. It should be in the description on the bottom of the video. Please, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, drop me a message on my Twitter. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Thank you guys for checking out my video, and be sure to stay tuned in for more multiplayer tips.